Example number 1 for air compressor or compressor problem under fluid machinery. Example, an air compressor takes air at 100 kilopascal and discharge to 600 kilopascal. If the volume flow of discharge is 1.2 meter cube per seconds, determine the capacity of air compressor. If you say capacity of air compressor, ang hinahanap natin is the flow rate at the suction. Okay? So, how fast the air as compresses. Okay? Which is, in formula, that is the V1. Okay? So, we have given na the compressor takes air at 100 kilopascal, which is, that is P1 equals 100 kilopascal, and discharge is it to 600, so that is your P2, discharge point 600 kilopascal. And if the volume flow of discharge, okay, volume flow is discharge is 1.2 meter cube per second, so this is the discharge. This is the suction. So, V2, the discharge will be 1.2 meter cube per second. Okay? So, normally, the air compressor is a process of isentropic process from point 1 to point 2, which is compresses. If you will draw PV diagram, okay, if point 1, and then if this is velocity 1 and it compresses, meaning the velocity 2 mas maliit syempre sa V1, nag-compress, and then the pressure 1 is lower than pressure 2, which is we can see on the given. Okay? At entropy is constant. So, solving the formula using isentropic compression, okay, nag-compress siya from volume 1 to volume 2, lumit yung volume. The formula on that is P1, V1 raised to N or raised to K is equal to P2 B2 raised to N or K if standard air ang gagamitin. And ang N natin is equal sa, ano ba sinabi to? Air. Okay? So, normally, air, for standard air, ang N natin is 1.4. For standard air, syempre. Dahil walang sinabi, walang given na N, so we can assume that the air is standard 1.4 yung N or K ng air, di ba? K ng air is 1.4. So, we can now solve the V1. Okay? So, pressure 1 is 100 kilopascal times V1 raised to 1.4 is equal to P2 600 kilopascal times 1.2 meter cube per seconds raised to 1.4. Then, solving simultaneously, we can get V1 is equal to 1.2 raised to 1.4. So the answer will be 4.315 meter cube per second. So, ayan. Madali pa yung problem natin na yan. Okay, so any question, clarification, just comment. Okay, thank you.